up, Raging Nation? This is Alex Yoon. You're watching the Raging Runner Review, and today in this video we're going to be reviewing The Adventures of Tintin. The Adventures of Tintin is directed by Steven Spielberg and produced by Peter Jackson. And what's great about this movie is that Spielberg is back. Well, technically Spielberg never actually left, but a lot of fans were disappointed in his last movie, that is Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, you know, the fourth Indiana Jones flick. Well, Spielberg is back, and he's bringing us his old school style of adventure and excitement back to the big screen. Remember the excitement that we got when we were watching Indiana Jones, the original trilogy, you know, Last Crusade, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Temple of Doom? Well, he's bringing that brand of excitement into The Adventures of Tintin, and that's what I love about this movie. This genre is great. You know, the adventure, treasure hunting type of genre. I love those type of stories just because the characters always have to go through these different types of obstacles to get to the main goal, and that is the treasure. And there's some mystery involved, and of course you have another bunch of characters, the bad guys, who also want to get to this treasure, and it's kind of like a race. And that's actually the formula for most treasure hunting movies. The motion capture CG animation is amazing in this movie. It's not creepy like Polar Express. It looks realistic, but at the same time it doesn't look creepy. I don't know if you know what I mean by that. It still looks like a cartoon, but they move like humans, and that's because of the amazing motion capture technology that they used in this movie, and it just looks great. It looks beautiful. And one of the things that I love about this movie is not only because they used that really well, but they were able to bring this high level of energy, action into the movie that you couldn't possibly recreate using live action. You probably could, but it just looks so much more exciting on screen as an animated movie. So that's what I liked about this movie. You got great characters, you got this really determined kid who is just such a hero in this movie, and then you have the amazing Andy Serkis, who is such a great actor when it comes to these types of movies. He's a motion capture genius. He just really knows how to emote so well. He might as well be like a real life cartoon character. And then you have Daniel Craig's character, who plays another one of these villains that we've all seen before, but he does such a great job playing the villain in this movie. And I have no complaints about any of the characters in this movie. They are just such fun to watch. The story itself is nothing that we haven't already seen before. It's a treasure hunting movie. They're looking for a treasure, and they go to all different types of exotic geographical locations, into the city, deserts, oceans, even in the air. There are really some amazing sequences in this movie, especially in the third act of the film. There's one scene where the movie just does not cut. It's all done in one single take, and you think that it's gonna end, but it doesn't. It just keeps on going and going, and then as it does that, your excitement just gets built to another level, to a higher level, to a higher level, and then it's just absolutely satisfying at the very end. And then we have this giant duel between Andy Serkis and Daniel Craig, and it's just something that we've never ever seen before, and it is just a really grand, epic action set piece that looks so great in the CG animated format. Anyways, I believe this is a must-see movie. Kids will love it. I love that even though it is a movie that is a cartoon, they still keep the action very mature. The movie does have scenes of violence that are quite realistic. You have bullet hits, you have blows to the face, and you know, people get shot in this movie. But these kind of visual elements remind you that, hey, this is not just a kids movie. This is a movie that is also for adults as well. The whole family can enjoy it. So I gotta give this movie a big thumbs up. As for the 3D, I always mention that I like to talk about the 3D in movies. Not necessary. I didn't think the 3D was converted that well, and I expected more for a CG film. The 3D was unnecessary, and if there was an option for me to watch it in 2D or 3D, I would have went for the 2D option. Anyways, I hope to see more of these movies. I don't remember the original comic strip, so I went into the movie without any expectations, and I really enjoyed it. 8 out of 10, recommend it, go check it out. What do you think of the movie? Let me know in the comment section below. My name is Alex Yoon, thanks for watching the Raging Runner Review. Peace. It started getting really interesting after a terrible scene happened. That scene opened my eyes, and then the rest of the movie was even more interesting.